Hi guys, today I'm going to be preparing some parsnips. My dad grows parsnips in the garden. We've got a lot of them. This is a really big one. It might be a bit woody, but I'll have to check on that. But basically when they come out of the garden they've got all these nodules and knobs on them and everything, so we're going to pull all those off. But what I like to do is when I prepare them I like to blanch them, and then I'll put them in the freezer, and then I can either roast them, take them out and put them into a roasting pan and roast them, or I can make some lovely parsnip soup, which is really great. I don't want to lose them, so yeah, it's a really good way if you've got a bulk load of parsnips that you want to preserve, and the freezing method is the best way of preserving them even. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is to cut off the bit where the shoots are coming out from the top, and then cut off the bottom bit. Now I'm going to cut this bit off here and peel that separately. If you've got a big bit like this, the best thing to do is to just cut that a little bit more off there and then cut around it. So you just cut around it like this. Take off all the brown. Cut off that bit as well, and that bit, and that bit. So that's basically now peeled. I just need to chop it up. With the pieces that are a little bit harder to put on a flat surface and cut around, you can just use a potato peeler. You just peel around it like this. Get rid of all the dark stuff, if there's any dark stuff on it. These are grown in the garden, so they're obviously going to be a little bit dirtier than your nice washed clean ones from the shop, but the process is basically the same. If you prefer to use a knife, then you could just use a knife to peel it off. It's entirely up to you. And after we've peeled them, then you're going to cut them up in similar sized pieces to blanch. Okay, so what you want to do next is you want to start cutting up the parsnips. Just cut around like that. Now I would use this for soup because they're a bit too large to roast. So once I've blanched them and put them in the freezer, I'll then take them out later on to make soup out of it. Now if you find that the middle bit is a bit woody, you can cut that out. This is a little bit woody, this one. To make a nice soup, but the centre is a bit woody, so I cut that out like that. You just do that with all of them. So as you can see, I've cut off all of the parsnip. This portion here I'm going to blanch and use for soup because it's rather a larger size and it's not as soft as the smaller pieces. And then the smaller pieces over here I'm going to blanch. I'm also going to put those in the freezer, but I'm going to use those for roasting. I use as a roasting parsnip. So now we just need to blanch them. Okay, so it's important to have the water nice and bubbling hot. You add in some salt and some pepper to season the water, and then you add in the parsnips. And you just blanch those. You don't want them fully cooked. They're just soft, but they're not completely cooked. We're then going to drain them and put them into cold water to stop the cooking process. So you need to drain them off. And I like to plunge them into cold water to stop the cooking process. Then I'll let them cool in there until they've cooled down. Once they've become completely cool, you need to drain them off. You need to drain them really well. Let them sit there and drain. Once they're cooled and drained off nicely, you can then put them into Ziploc bags. And you just seal up the bag. Make sure you get all of the air out.
I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, leave your comments below. Have a great day and bye bye for now.